website. There is much more going on than meets the eye. The adventure begins here.
Cool.
And that's how trades are done on CS Money. With Hellcase multi-cases, you're no longer restricted by random case opening mechanisms. Now, you are able to pick any of the cells containing skins and actually determine what you win. Use the promo code and dive right in.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Star Ladder and the StarSeries and I-League European Close Qualifiers. We're into Vitality versus AGO. Obviously, we've just seen map number 1, yet absolutely dominated by the Vitality side. It was their map pick, so it was expecting. But now they move on to face against AGO, and how do you weigh this up? Both teams have good win rates on it. AGO played it a ton in the last few months, but it's a map that very consistently seems to work out well against teams around their tier or lower. But when it goes to some of those higher tier talents in the ESL Pro League and beyond, it gets very, very difficult for them to try and match up to the same sort of caliber. And based off of what we've seen in that first map, that does worry me for the state of their series. I have a feeling this one might end up swinging to the favor of Vitality. Now, I was saying at the top of the broadcast that I think that Vitality have a lot to prove to me. I said that seeing them in some of the open qualifiers and close qualifiers for other tournaments has put some question marks about their general performance. But here they seem to have shown up by quite the amount against AGO. But AGO get a CT start where both teams are generally favoured to be on. AGO win most of their rounds, about 60% of them on CT side. So let's see if they can put that into effect here as we go into the pistol with Vitality. Getting all Kevlar and Glocks out as standard for the pistol. The defuse will be on Groovy on the AGO side of things. And they're going to go right to underpass, but Vitality are going to read it. A very non-standard play, and it works up to their favour overall. They do lose a lot in trade, however. 2 players falling, man advantage still gained, but Zywoo on 31 and MBK on 64. Not what you'd expect, but Vitality able to make a man advantage work. Can they now just get the bomb plant down? Simple trades for Groovy and Furlan. That does suggest to me that Vitality have done some studying of them demos. Realizing that actually might be a possibility that AGO will go down 2 players into underpass on the pistol. Now 50 seconds left on the clock. Bombs on the back of Zywoo, and Vitality are starting to run out of time a little bit here. They're going to try to wrap back over to the A bomb site where Happy is already setting himself up towards. No smokes or flashes to get into the bomb site. It's going to be blind peeks, dry peeks. No support, just straight angels to be found on Vitality. As 30 seconds ticks by, Happy will be taking point with a USP recovered from one of the CTs that fell. Taps coming through from Groovy on the P2K. Can they get a dink down on Zywoo, or tag down on Zywoo, I really should say. 14 HP as he was already tagged up initially, and now all 3 T-star players are going to face from CT spawn, where Furlan's coming in from, and Zywoo is going to double up anyway. No need for a HP advantage. Shuts them down anyway. Pistols to the favour of Vitality. AGO not going to get that extra start and that extra little boost in rounds that they took in the first half. Of course, that is a problem. especially when you base it off the way that things went before. So Vitality going to take it back to basics, go for the A-site execution. Funny how they don't need any of this utility because AGO are stacking B, and very quickly Vitality will realize this as they make their way up and out. AGO going for a lot of eco stacks throughout the course of this series. And sadly, none of them have worked. Apex taking PHR to start things off. Taps from Zywoo will do damage on the Furl and trade him back. Apex will be falling. Now Mac 10 just pump the money. RPK gets a kill with an SMG. There you go. Easy stuff from a Vitality. Four buys come back in for AGO. They've got 2 AUGs. Three, 4 SMGs of Vitality as the smokes go down into the B-bomb site. Smoke down towards the short position. Furlan will get one, but RPK and Zywoo chime right back, taking him and Caper out of the equation. Sparrow will trade it to keep things even again. Facing against T-side players will catch off Zywoo, knows that there's still one more man on the bomb site. Facing takes the spray, doing a ton of damage to Apex, but the Mat 10 does come up short. And now Groovy is left alone. 1v2, NBK is going to spot him, spray him, and take him down. Apex just going for that AUG, almost picked up the MP5, and that certainly would not have been the way to go about things, but regardless. 2 rifles staying in play, Vitality sustaining a little bit of damage, but AGO wanted the round itself. That will leave him with nothing to work with here in the next one. PHR with a Deagle. Trying to face up mid, but missing entirely, not getting anything done. Zywoo bursts and sprays onto Groovy's side, taking him down to start things off for the T side. As Happy deals with PHR. 2 players going down. Sparrow comes up with 1 good kill out to the Palace position. The 5-7 going to be able to get a rifle out. I was assuming Happy was carrying a rifle. I don't think he might have been. Actually, might have had an AK. Actually, yeah, he does. Sparrow picks that up. Turns on towards Zywoo for the secondary frag, but traded right back for MBK, keeping the advantage in the favour of Vitality, and the bomb should get planted as well. 1 CT back here and Caper with a CZ. Are they ready for this? Don't think RPK is, and he's going to get caught off guard by it. AK again recovered, so damage being done by HO here in the eco rounds. Even more to NBK. The kill that comes up for the CT side. Apex spraying, manically running out of ammo against Furlan at 3 points of health. And if Caper just gets this 1 kill, then that's going to be a ton of damage done to Vitality. Really weakening the economy state of the T side. With only so much to fall back on. Doesn't show many good signs for the French side, but they are maintaining presence here. They keep 2 alive, it's 4-0. And the full-blown set of rifles for AGO as they buy back into their max loss bonus. Vitality take the face into the mid position. They don't spot the man back over in connector. In front of the smoke, will fall back into it and try to fall away to get the AWP shot on Apex. He's successful in kicking things off to the favour of the CT side this time. Nice start for AGO. Sparrow quickly locking onto the Palace area, ready for a split in from the A-bomb side. Vitality went for this a few rounds ago, but AGO will on the eco. 2 players to defend the site. PHR passively taking mid control. Sparrow flashing in, spots ZywOo, but ZywOo catches his headshot first. So back to evens we will go. PHR trying to work back in the sniper's nest. Can't get control here, can't get any vision because the smokes are up and they're not going to clear for another few seconds. So we're going to rest in the hands of Groovy therefore to defend the bomb site, and MBK spots and taps his head off his shoulders. Great start from AGO, but Vitality turning it around in the mid part of the round. Now capable fall to the hands of ZywOo again as he continues to frag. 2 kills to his name. And now 2 players remain for AGO, and they're going to fall back. Happy might be able to catch them off guard, spraying well out towards the first. Falling back now, knowing that Furlong is here, and Vitality are going to go hunting for it. Happy will go falling. But if they can take this rifle out of the hands of AGO again, it proves to be massive for Vitality. Although that being said, also losing a lot of money in these past few rounds. They're going to once again lose and deficit in this next one here. 2 players alive in ZywOo and RPK. And you can see that Happy is hunting for cash still. $3,000. I imagine someone have to drop him a rifle. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. AGO, meanwhile, with 1 AK saved, they're going to half buy around the rifle, getting these scouts in for PHR. And Sparrow as well with 2 CZs on Groovy and Cable to back it up. A decent set of utility, Kevlar. A couple helmets on a couple of players will be made completely redundant, but... Start coming in from Furlong as he tags NBK to 44. No picks in the early minute to come down to the execution from Vitality as they put the smokes and flashbangs and Molotovs out Furlong around the corner. Groovy taking first face towards Dark. He will get traded back by PHR. Furlong comes up with 1 quick kill on the AK, but Apex trades him all the same. Seeing on a scout jumping above the smoke, trying to catch off the man here in Palace, but nothing will be found. The scout gets boosted up. Good shot on Apex and 2 points of health, but nades also return the damage. The bomb should get planted here. Open for connector.
Bomb has been planted.
Fall back with scout shots now. AGO going to try to go for a retake of their own. The bomb's been planted alongside the AK that AGO had control earlier of. ZywOo, damage to Caper. Again, no kills against AGO so far. Face Happy takes Sparrow. Caper goes forward to ZywOo and he doubles down once again. ZywOo continuing to get multi-kill rounds. Currently on 11 frags for Vitality. And the top fragger in the server by a country mile. Molotov into Sparrow, great to deny the first. Straight down on the gap, a great shot against ZywOo, another fantastic opener from the AWP player for AGO. Reading Vitality's utility default like a book, but can they capitalize on it again? First rifle round, he peeked up, got the man advantage for AGO. Sorry, the Maxos rifle round, excuse me, for AGO. Got the first. In the Maxos rifle round, he peeked up from connector. Got the first frag, got traded back. Only a few moments later, and then Vitality sparred their way on through towards the A bomb site. Very similar setup off the back of that first frag as well, except the AWP. Back over the CT stairs rather than that connector. So 5-on-4 at the moment for AGO. Incendiary's in from PHR, going to try and Force Happy out of position will do a lot of damage as he burns alive. Still gets Groovy down, traded back by PHR, however, is not going to lead to the man advantage to Vitality side. Sparrow rotates in, MBK call off. Good flick from the AWP of the poles. Finally a confident round it seems, but RPK is going to catch two players off guard. 30 seconds left and a bomb will be planted. Can he clutch this again? Did so well on the second pistol. In a 1 versus 2. This time it's a 1 versus 4, but 2 more players to find. Expect them to be back towards Firebox. No Incendiary able to force him out. Fern's going to face the AK, takes the headshot. RPK's got it down to a 1 versus 1. Can he win it out towards stairs? He sprays, he misses, he takes damage, but returns. This is out just as much out towards the right-hand side. He doesn't win the spray against Caper. Close but no cigar from RPK. He done a ton of damage. But not enough in this case. As once again, he gets all the impact frags for Vitality. Go towards underpass. PHR here against MBK. MBK is ready for it though. Vitality still have money to fall back on, therefore they have the better buy. Good flash in, however, going to enable Groovy to get the kill on Happy. Support from Furlan, well played on his part. It's a 4v4 scenario. By the time they go back to very passive positions overall, still got 2 players in the ladder room. Short control, 1 player in mid trying to hold out Connector on the A site in case Vitality want to decide to rotate. Apex catching Furlan, takes minimal damage. Zywoo comes in onto Caper, meanwhile on the B bomb site, even doubles up on the Sparrow. Good shooting from the AWP once again. The bomb will get planted. Groovy will find a frag, but this is going to be the 7th round for Vitality, the Brazil scoreline, if you will. That's a reset against AGO as well. The worst possible moment for a reset to come in. This does mean that Vitality are going to spiral their T-side out of control. Again, AGO tend to do much better on their CT side, which does get really concerning. Vitality are about to win the half here, and things will not be looking good. This should be the force buy from AGO. They're trying to deny it, I imagine. The AK saved. It would be a bit of a waste. Play it all just crumble here. They're going to try and see if they can save it for the next round and get the rifles back together. Looks like actually they will go for that latter strategy. Yep. PT50 for Caper is all they're going to invest in. Vitality are going to have a relatively easy time. They'll go and make their way into the A-bomb site as Zywoo just quickly peeks and shuts down Groovy. PHR going to pick that AK right back up though. Nading towards the ramp position, turning on towards Palace. Sprays and actually takes Apex. Yeah, a little bit more as they cross back around. Eventually the 4v2 just come through. A 3-for-1 trade. Taps up from Furlan, does catch 1 more headshot on Happy. So relatively decent damage done with the basic pistols. Yeah, AK turning around for 1 more, but in the end, AGO are going to come out with less than they entered the round. Sparrow does find that AK actually, so might be able to turn another frag back around to spot MBK as he jumps up, looks for the headshot, but think 13 HP, surely he's got to fall away. He will try, but NBK will finish off the job with a 2K alongside RPK with a 2K. But AGO up for a buy regardless here. PHR tried to face towards the underpass position, but Vitality have done so well at dealing with this angle of the map from AGO. MBK will get tagged to 6 HP, but it's still not a frag for the CT side. Apex moving in Spot Sparrow's feet at the very edge of the smoke, takes him down to the 5 versus 3. Ruby now to his left-hand side, does not see him through the smoke. Neither does Groovy for that matter. Apex all the way back in jungle, suspecting he's safe, but as soon as the smoke clears, it's going to get a bit more awkward. Zywoo actually might end up falling. He spots the bomb light. Back in for Apex, but Apex quickly recovers the situation. Turns back around for Furling. It's a 3K. It's simple stuff from Vitality. Destroying AGO, leaving no player alive. And 1-9. Favor the T side. Smokes and flashes in, it's MBK around this corner. Caper does get the first frag of the round for the CT forces, but it's an eco, so they won't be able to hold on for long. The bomb should get planted, a little bit open actually. Couldn't be able to deny it from the USP back here towards shore. Actually, Groovy does get Zywoo down. Pushes forward. They haven't dealt with him, but eventually RPK will turn onto the frag, leaving it all on Sparrow. The backstab, Happy's ready and waiting. Gets dinked, but gets the kill. 3 stay alive for Vitality to build this economy further and further. Zywoo with the investment here will be the worst player off post-buy, $3,000, but everyone's sitting at 9,000, 8,000, 12,000 in the case of RPK, almost 13,000 on his part of things. Straight into the mid position, nice damage done. The nade should be able to finish off the kill on Caper. Spectral nade's going back in, a smoke against him as Apex cleans up Sparrow towards the bottom mid area. PHR trades, but Groovy's going to get traded right back. The last 2 players remaining is all up to the favour of Zywoo as he reads the flashback, sprays his way, connects damage onto the second, but can't quite get the kill, leaving Furlan alone in the 1 versus 3. Rifles around him, but an M4 at the helm. It's Vitality. 3 players locking out the triangle of death. No way Furlan can break this. Not with the way the Vitality have been playing, not with the way that AGO have been unable to keep up. As RPK deals and dunks him and takes him out. Look at them odds right there. Okay, we'll get the opening frag on Apex at least. That'll be something gained, but very quickly Happy's going to chime back and take Ruby out on the other side of the map. NBK and Happy coming up with even more frags than the aggressive CT forces. Dismantled as cleanly as Vitality have worked towards. Further than alone. 1 AK recovered short. But 1 flash. No Kevlar, no helmet. The part of me that wants to eat my own words that I made about doubting Vitality, but I'll keep my skepticism for the moment. Allow the Vitality fans to celebrate in the fact that they are currently 11 rounds ahead of AGO in a match that means that the winner will go forward to the playoffs of the qualifiers. Double op start from AGO, trying their best to do some damage to open things up in this round. Nades land close to NBK, but NBK stays alive at 99 points of health. Finally, a little bit of tag damage coming in from the short position, but he spotted both the CTs. He has the information to call out to his teammates. They're in the mid position. They are a little bit exposed to the angles of Caper. That's going to turn a second kill towards his favour. Zywu and Happy do deal with him and trade right back, but PHR still in the mid position alongside Sparrow with the AWP. All Zywu in a 1 versus 3. And finally, AGO is going to get a second on the CT side. Took a very long time, but with a very broken buy, still up for the AGO CT side. Vitality still have probably the best chance of turning a 13-2 half, and again, that doesn't bode well for the Poles. Sparrow looks for the opening frag towards underpass, this time actually winning out the underpass control. Caper with the M4 looking on for Zywu. Zywu trades it and turns on for the 2K. And maybe my doubts may be completely unwarranted as Zywu drops down, spots Sparrow and deals with him on for PHR's kill. Another ace to find in this series. This will be the second one for Zywu. Pushing up on the B bomb site as Furlan is all the way out to the apartments. And Zywu slowly faces ace time, potentially against the man. He's going to find it. 2 aces and 2 maps for the young star of Vitality, and I think I might have just been convinced right there. 13-2, Vitality a fantastic T-side half. And one of the most stunning aces I think I've ever casted in my career. I think it's appropriate that we replay this ace. Zywu, you absolute monster. You absolute monster. Absolutely insane stuff. Double flash smoke for Sparrow, single flash smoke, and a P250 dropped onto Furlan on PHR's buy. They use it straight for the execution. 2 smokes down. Furlan and Groomy do open things up on the T side. There's a 5v3 to their favour, dismantling their bomb site defensive. A complete role reversal from AGO in this opening round. Damage being done to RPK as well. Leaves a weakened 3v5. Retake up for Vitality. No defuse kit in play. It looks like they might have to fall back about it. A third will be on the board for AGO. Vitality looking to save their Kevlar more than anything else into the conversion round. It might actually be enabled to force buy here. Get a much stronger force buy if that's what Vitality want to go for. And yeah, they will force it out. 2 scouts on Zywu and MBK. Deagle CZ, P250. 2 nades and a flash. So not fantastic in the force buy, but still not terrible either. Could have been a full eco. That's the key thing I'm thinking about right there. Vitality. Oh, Zywu in with the scout shot against Sparrow. That's a nice start. A shoulder bait that I think went a little bit too far over. Zywu will get tagged in return, but PHR also falling low to the hands of Apex, and Aiden against his angle might actually be able to take him down, but no. Falls back over to underpass. And stays alive for the moment. They just at their way into the apartments. They've got RPK and Happy. P250 and a CZ. RPK getting so many impactful frags over the course of this series. Can he finish off the job? A great flash in with enable so many good frags. So here come the T-side players. They will spot him and spray him. And Happy can't do much more of his own right. The bomb will get planted.
Bomb has been planted.
And again, better for Vitality just to save what they have, go in to the next round. A little extra something to work with because it will be an eco out this time. Build upon the lost bonus, get the buy up on 4. The 3 AKs will come through with Galil on Sparrow plus the Mac 10 on Caper. Full buy-in from AGO, still a long way to go to come back against Vitality. End this off on a very quick map affair. Nade stack in from the T side will try and clear out the sniper's nest, but Vitality aren't going to go there. Going to put scout number 1 on NBK in the A bomb site, watching mid from connector. Zywoo is going to push up in the apartments, ready for the shots on players who default over in the apps. The utility comes through from AGO, Apex in with a nade. This could be timed extremely well to do damage on 2 players. Indeed it does, but it's minimal. And MBK have to do his job. He unscopes at the worst moment. Apex with deagle shots, he's missing every single one. Does tag Sparrow, but Sparrow gets the kill. Alongside Ruby taking NBK, opening up the bomb site. Zywoo still boosted up, RPK on a backstab. This could be pretty big, actually. AGO have no idea it's about to come in. He's going to wait and bide his time. Look for the bomb planter, perhaps one headshot on towards the second of Ruby. He goes down. Now Happy makes his way inside with a CZ out. PHR and Furlan are going to start trading, and Zywoo's left alone. So a pretty big backstab that didn't quite go the way of Vitality this time, but damage being done. And again, it was only an eco, so they were looking for the rifle round. Orps, M4s, MBK should be able to get another M4 out. Ed Kevlar's a little bit of a waste from these four players that bought it, but that's fine. AGO going fast play into the A bomb site. MBK's going to be left alone. The flashbangs catch off the first little bit of vision, but he does peek on towards Furlan. Apex blind spays down Caper though. It's a 5 versus 3. And somehow, against all odds, Vitality hold on. 2 kills for Apex. Again, a blind shot comes in from the stairs as Happy deals with Sparrow. It's all left onto PHR. As the aggression from AGO gets shut down by Vitality here on their first rifle round. 14-5. Plenty of rounds to work with on the CT side, knowing that even if they do get reset here, they're also up to fully reset AGO as well. Little money in the savings, everything invested right here. Of course, there's no loss bonus to work with. Immediately Zywoo with the AWP up in mid. 3 players over on this B half of the map. They've left Happy. Sorry, MBK, excuse me. Over on the rafters here. The Palace entrance. Just being held down a defensive here for the Vitality side. Just play contact and take a player before he gets traded back. Allow the retake to come through from the other guys. But AGO aren't playing on the A bomb site. Everyone's playing really on B side. Eventually, Furlan and Sparrow will decide that they're going to go ahead and wrap back over to T-Spawn. Might try and play around the A default. Got enough utility for the standard execution. So the Vitality went for a couple of times in that last half, and it worked well both. Apex back turn, ready for the flashbang. Zywoo, if he gets flashed out to the middle area. Be on for the spray. The Orp misses it, but connects the shot. Caper will take down Apex as they'll know that they're here towards underpass. Jumping shot from PHR. What was that? Happy, peek back in from ladder room, will trade it to a 3 versus 3. It's all going to rest in the hands of NBK here on the bomb site, spraying man. He will take down Caver, spot Sparrow, but Sparrow gets the headshot back to the 2 versus 2. Ball will make his way onto the site. Happy's rotating in from connector. He's got Ruby so close, face in. RPK deals with him. It's all going to rest on Sparrow. 1 versus 2 for the 3K clutch. Loads of damage done, but Happy finishes the job with a headshot. And match and map point for Vitality. Looking to go to the playoffs. And a full 10 rounds for the Poles to come back into. To try and get themselves at an overtime standing. Here come AGO, ready to go to the B bomb site. All 5 players out in the apartments. They've got Happy. They've got RPK. They got nades in, doing tons of damage, but the second one actually doesn't connect as much damage as they would have thought. Incendiary's down to try and stall the T side for the moment, but great flashbangs come back in from AGO. Furlong takes RPK as Apex stays K-Pop. Happy moves straight on through the fire, and the flames drop the first on towards the bomb plot. I can't deal with Groovy, and actually he turns to a blind shot on Apex. 3 versus 2. Molotov's back with a nade, blind finishes the job. The AWP of Zywoo deals with Sparrow, but a 1 versus 1 against PHR. It's AK v AK. Zywoo has no information on this final player, at least as far as we know. Drop in, he'll hear that step. Zywoo now going to hear the bomb plot coming through from PHR. He'll know that he's on the bomb site.
Bomb has been planted.
Or does he? Why is he going to A? Surely he would have heard the taps? No, he thinks it's A site. That's a bit of a waste of a time. Now he needs to make his way in quick. He's got a defuse kit, a flash, and a smoke. On towards short area. Second one down to the apartments. We've got to find PHR super close. He's got the smallest of gaps. He'll spot and spray and keep AGO alive. Panicking Zywoo, of course. A little bit open on that front. Didn't smoke off the entire bomb itself. And a pause will come out. And good shooting from Zywoo to maintain that presence with the AWP. A good quick scope. Of course, a tactical pause. In which Vitality are going to decide they're going to force buy here. The Eagles and CZ's P250 out for 1. Come the T-side forces, but NBK strikes first with aggression. Spraying from Groovy, trades damage back on Apex. They lose the man advantage. The nade? What? Okay. If that wasn't there, that would definitely have been a kill. Zywoo finally goes falling. The T-side gain the man advantage. Apex and RPK now just Apex alone. The Firebox Groovy will finish the job. So a nice start, but I think maybe one nade really turned the tide. A little bit of luck for AGO turned the tide back to their favor. Vitality go back into the eco this next round. Again, they have loads and loads of rounds to play with in buffer. So AGO Standardized mid-play default initially favoring the A bomb site with 2 players out of Palace. Caper taking it to control, hearing footsteps of 1 player, but that's as far as I'll be able to hear. NBK just taking lucky pop shots, hoping he might catch one of the T-side players. But in the end, Caper will just wait and suspect. Spray on the first, get the second. ZywOo isolated on A, shut down by Furlan. Confident round here from AGO. Happy and a RPK just going to be left to lick their wounds. Probably save the Kevlar in RPK's place. SMG will get 1 more frag as Happy does get that trade, but again, it's nothing done to AGO. No major damage. The AK should just get brought back from Caper's part. Another timeout will come through. Still, the odds have not shifted for AGO's part of things. Vitality still only 1 round away from winning this whole series. That's all it's going to take, a single round. This could be that round right here with the M4s and AWPs coming in for Vitality. Out to the A bomb site, Caper. Naded down. Actually goes a little bit too deep. Secondary nade from Happy doesn't quite land. They now know where Caper is, but he'll take a lot more damage from RPK's face. And finally, Happy's going to line up the kill. Falls back into the bomb site to the 4 versus 4. And now the T-side start to execute. Here's those footsteps with Leopard, drawn by Utility to the right. And here he is, stuck in the middle with Sparrow and the frag. Apex moving on. Find an angle of Furlan still here towards bench. Apex still turns around for the headshots. Still 1 more player to his right-hand side. Flicks onto Sparrow, gets the kill, but Groovy and PHR trade it, leaving it all on ZywOo. The 1v2. AWP. Bomb not planted yet. It's not a retake for proper, but it essentially will be. Bomb down, comes in. Quick scope cannot be quick enough. Groovy shuts the headshot out. Major make their way up to 9 now, within 6 of the Vitality lead. Should remind you, by the way, this is a 13. Is it 30-2 or 12-3? The turn of the half was 13-2. Sparrow straight in on ZywOo here, trying to dismantle the eco. Vitality, they've only gained 2 CT side rounds. As Furlan takes 2 out. Frag back on RPK side of things. 2v4 now, 1v3. Is Happy, does get another kill. They know where he is and they'll deal with him as appropriate. Very simple stuff. And another pause to be called. Of course, we're getting close to the end of the series, possibly the end of the map. Trying to paste those 2 back the other way around, but both are true. Double ops out from Zaiwu and Happy, the 3 M4s. With the Vitality side is MBK initially. I'll take control of the ramp position. The execution is to come in from AGO. 2 players on the bomb side to defend it. Zaiwu is one of them as Apex takes out Groovy, the mid play. Face in, AWP shot just an inch off position. So MBK will try and hold it. Apex will go falling. Caper spotted at the end of the smoke and Furlan will take him down. Zaiwu slips back through the smoke on CT spawn over to Ticket Booth. 4v3 scenario. Flashes come over. Happy. The AWP out. RPK taking damage. Furlan taking more. Nade against him should be able to finish the job, but RPK sprays on through. And Zaiwu gets close to the wall bang of Caper, but he can't finish the job. Nade against his face. 46 points. He still tries to hold it down. Happy gets the kill on Caper, though. Back to the man advantage of Vitality. Again, they're only 2 frags away from winning this map and the series. Now just 1 with Zaiwu taking the frag. And PHR way too overwhelmed by AWPs. It's finally a 16-10, a 2-0 series for the Frenchman of Vitality. It took a little bit of time to get there on the second half, but they do get there in the end. And of course, that means that they are going to the playoffs of the StarSeries and I-League European closed qualifiers. AGO still have a second chance, though. They're going to be, of course, a winner's match. Means that they're going to be facing up against the winner of Windigo versus, or Windigo Academy specifically, versus Winstrike. That match is coming up in about an hour and 14 minutes time, so if you're interested in that, be sure to tune back in here on twitch.tv/StarLadder. But for now, celebrations are in order for the French fans. If you enjoyed any of today, make sure you hit that follow button.